Hello everyone. This is the pre-market report video for today, June 13th, 2023 in the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. During weekend, on Sunday, Goldman Sachs, world's second largest investment firm, raised their end-year S&P 500 target from 4,000 to 4,500. They cited that they are expecting a broad-based rally. Last night, before the US market opening, it's a first positive. In addition, all the major index in Europe yesterday closed very positive as analysts upgrade the index heavyweight like Adidas, Louis Vuitton, etc. On top of that, Oracle increased over 7%, expecting a very good quarterly results since before the US market opening it was not released. All these made the US market to open marginally positive and S&P 500 was traded very flat. It traded almost in the same place till 11 am. Then at 11 am, Federal Reserve Bank of New York released the customer survey about the inflation. Customer survey means they conducted research among the various industrialists, economists, etc. That's how almost all the forecast and expectation was value derived. Now, as I explained in detail last week, for every macro, there is a high probability that market will react it for two times. One during the expectation release and another one during the actual macro release. For example, tonight, US Labor Department will be releasing the May month consumer inflation. So last night, this New York Federal Bank released the expectation for that. What number we can expect? Here, they are expecting consumer inflation for May month will be just 4.1%. Its lowest value since September 2021 and slowly coming very close to Fed target 2%. For comparison, in April month, the consumer inflation was 4.9%. So, they are saying inflation will be dropped around 0.8% month-on-month basis. This is a huge drop. Now tonight, if the data comes as same as 4.1% or below, it will be very positive. If it comes above 4.5, 4.6, then it's a negative. Anyway, the moment this expectation data released, market started to have one-way upward rally. In the meantime, finally after two attempts of failure in last week, last night S&P 500 breaks the 20% up move from the October low. Thus, in the end, all three major index closed positive. At the end of last night, Dow Jones increased by 0.56%, S&P 500 up by 0.93%, and whereas Nasdaq increased by 1.53%. But the surprising thing is that VIX increased 7% and moved above 15. So, market closed positive but still VIX increasing, which means market is not yet out of the woods. Again, all the tech stocks closed very positive since this low inflation will make the Fed to pause the interest rate hike. Now, regarding oil, both Iran and US denying that there is no end deal, whereas their discussion is about the different issue. But investors are not buying those. On top of that, Monday, Saudi Arabia's Aramco pledges the Asian refineries that they will deliver the full supply commitment. Now, this is kind of raising the question. Last week, Saudi said that they are going to cut the oil production by over 1 million barrels per day. If so, how can they deliver the full commitment? Which means they are not going to cut any production or there will be a less oil demand. This is kind of fascinating how market is interrupting this and reacting. If any oil trader watching this video, this is how we need to connect the dots and understand the price movement. Here, I'm doing the post analysis, so it's easy, but we need to do pre, that's the challenge. That's where the big investment firm and hedge fund has the upper hand. They know how Asian refineries were functioning, at what production level capacity, all those details, but those details, it's very difficult for the retail people. Anyway, enough of chit chat. All this made the oil price to drop over 4% in one single day. And at this time of this video, Brent crude oil was traded at $72 per barrel and WTI crude oil was traded at $67.34 per barrel. In terms of Indian ADR, only Infosys ADR closed positive, that's too over 2%, whereas Wipro closed flat. All others, both banks decreased by 1 and over 2.5%. So this is not at all good. Then about SGX Nifty at 3 a.m. Indian Standard Time, it closed at 18,719, equating that to our spot market. It's kind of indicating a 30 points positive or gap up opening. Regarding other India related info, yesterday at 5:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, Ministry of Statistics released the India's May month consumer inflation, and the data comes as 4.25%, which was less than that of the April month and the lowest value in the last 25 months. More important, it's more lower than the April month in comparison with RBI target 6%. And these are all huge positive, but neither of the future market and nor the SGX Nifty reacted to this. I think banks area negativity is making the investors nervous since it almost double negative than that of the Indian spot market. In addition, Indian Statistical Office released the India's industrial output growth for April month, and the data comes as 4.2% increase, which is decent enough. In comparison, in March it was just 1.1%. Again, as I said lot of times, we can't take just face value like IIP growth rate is good kind of, rather than we need to analyze it in depth. Anyway, in short, power generation and consumer durables are the culprits. They decreased substantially. Because of this heat climatic condition, that might increase power generation in May, so I don't think this will affect power stock negatively. However, I think consumer durable stocks will be affected except the AC manufacturing one. Mining increased over 5%, infra grew 12.8%, non-consumer durables means FMCG registered 10.7%. So we can expect some positivity around all those stocks. Coming to institutional activity, FII net sold shares with approximately 625 crore rupees and DII net bought shares with approximately 1792 crore rupees. Other than this, there are some stock specific, like JLR gave a very good future revenue guidance. They had the investors conference in that in the next 3-4 years, they are expecting the EBIT to increase over 10% from the present 6.5%. All these are huge positive, so I'm expecting it will make the Tata Motors to trade positive today. As a summary, still banks and oil stocks looks vulnerable. However, Nasdaq positive close is the encouraging thing for IT stocks. Let's see. Tonight, US consumer inflation data is due to release. At present, as I said, the expectation is just 4.1%, which will be 0.8% less compared to that of the previous month. Just for info, last month, for April month, economists predicted 5%. However, the data came as 4.9%. In between various European countries, Germany and Spain's consumer inflation is also due today. Coming to technical, before yesterday, including from Friday, 3-day backwards combined, Nifty forms the 3 outside down pattern. This is the first bearish trend reversal. Now combining the yesterday and Friday, Nifty forms a bullish Harami pattern. Again, this is also a bearish trend reversal. So 2 days in a row, 2 different bearish trend reversal indication, which is not in favor. However, if you take a single day, it just forms the doji candle. So the condition becomes less favorable to indecisiveness. It means now the trend is not yet decided. For trading, 18,550 would be the immediate hurdle, above which the Nifty could move up till 18,650 to 18,700. On the other hand, a fresh sell-off is possible if it moves below 18,550. Nifty could slip till 18,500 to 18,450. In case of Bank Nifty, it forms 4th bearish candle in the row. A short red candle with minor upper and lower shadow. This is also an indecisive candle. In addition, in the last 3 days, every time Bank Nifty was defended at 43,850, and if you see those candles, first one is bigger long candle, then the second one was relatively smaller than the first one, and the third was further smaller than the first one. So it's indicating 2 things. One, there was a reduction in volatility and thus the sellers, and the second one, every time Bank Nifty drops near 43,750 to 43,850 range, there were enough buyers who buys on dip. Now 43,500 to 43,750 is the crucial junction, and technically the uptrend is still intact and still Bank Nifty got the potential to move above 44,300. However, a decisive fall below 43,500 can trigger the panic button and will push it further down towards 43,000. Moving on, based on options engine open interest, for Nifty, huge new put options is added at 18,600, 18,550 and 18,500. So today, if market opens above 18,630, then 18,600 will act as a support. Otherwise, 18,500 to 18,550 can act as an immediate support. Similarly, some new call options were added at 18,800 to 18,950. So that region might act as the immediate resistance. Then from overall options open interest data, 18,600 got the huge short straddle, 18,700 got the nearby maximum call option open interest. Thus, 18,700 will be the resistance. In case of Bank Nifty, from overall options open interest data, 44,000 got the huge short straddle, then 43,500 got the maximum nearby put option open interest, followed by 43,000. 43,500 is the immediate support and 43,000 is the strong support for the expiry, whereas 44,500 is the resistance to break. So that's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing the channel and liking the video so it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and will also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm doing it for my and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.